Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of February 28th in my memory planner, which is of course my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner. It is another kid birthday week this week, so I do have another Scribble Prints Co kid themed birthday kit going on here, and this one is called Sprinkles. This was a reformat from a kit from last year, also custom art to Andrea's shop. I absolutely love this. Such adorable birthday party vibes. Really excited to be planning with this. This one is for my biggest. My big kid turned 6 this week and she had her birthday party. So really just the perfect kit to use this week. This is an ultimate kit. I did get that because I especially love that full box that says Donut Grow Up, and I will definitely be using that in the sidebar. Just so cute. Lots of fun little deco, all different kinds of stuff here. And yeah, I'm gonna like mix things up a little bit last week since I just used an SPC kit and did like bougie boxes the week before. I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of a different kind of style this week. That little hexagon just came off from this page, but you have so much to work with here. And this one, like I said, is an ultimate kit instead of a mini kit. I just generally speaking base that on whether or not I want the extra boxes that the ultimate comes with, because I find even in the mini kit there's enough stickers to work with as long as you buy like the label add-on. And it also has this extra full box where you could put a number, which I'm still not sure if I have. I swear I have them, but I'm having trouble finding them. So that may be used. We shall see. But anyways, for now, I'm going to pull out these pages and jump in. So I am jumping in and starting with the full boxes. I wanted to make sure I remembered to use that Donut Grow Up one in the sort of quote box area, and I also wanted to make sure that I remembered to use both of the full box double box scenes. I really just liked both of the two scenes and I wanted to use both of them, so I spaced them out to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, Saturday. That way I could run like a box on the bottom in between the days, and then on Sunday I put the box all the way up at the top, and I used the cake one since that was the day of my big kid's actual birthday party. Her birthday was actually on Thursday, but we kind of had like a bunch of different celebrations. Honestly, throughout, like from the weekend before this through like still ongoing, we've just had a lot of birthday celebrations going on for all of the kids since they're all so close together. Which, speaking of which, since I did have another Scribble Prints Co birthday kit right the week before this, and it was also like matched with silver foil, and even though that one was like a little more in your face because it was the shark party kit, I do feel like they overall had kind of similar vibes, and I wanted to make sure I did something like really different for the spread so that they didn't look like so samey. So I went with like a different style this week, and I did like a different thing at the date topper, a different thing with the washi, and I didn't use bougie boxes this week, and I used them the week before, so that I feel like it has, the end spread has like a completely different aesthetic than the week before this, and I'm really happy with how both of them turned out. So for this week, because the deco in this kit was so large, I didn't feel like I would be able to use it as the date toppers. So what I'm actually going to do is put the date covers all the way at the top and then put a glitter header underneath them to make space for a second glitter header. And then I use 2 glitter headers per day in this spread, one all the way at the top and then one above the full box. And then I use these like bow and heart old header overlays from Artbox stickers on top of those, and I do think that looked so nice. And then I just cut down the bottom washi as well and mixed in some Simply Gilded washi with that. I absolutely love how this sidebar came together. I do realize that right now I have an ombre checklist instead of a Monday through Sunday box. I will eventually realize that and pull up the ombre checklist and swap it out for a Monday through Sunday box, because the ombre checklist only has 6 and I need 7 to write down my meals. You know, just because that's something I've been doing for so long and I enjoy having in my sidebar. I've actually been thinking a lot about my sidebar lately, and like also thinking about like my like monthly highlight spreads and maybe mixing it up a little bit, especially if I have the stickers to use that. I would like to put like maybe like a little mini currently section and just put down like all of the things that I've been like reading, watching, or like listening to podcast wise, or even music, whatever, on the sidebar. I think that might be like a really good fit if I can like figure out a way that it still allows me to have this really fun decorative sidebar, but also just like maybe puts in a little bit more memory keeping type stuff into it. So I'm thinking about trying that out. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't done it yet though. So you will maybe see that on an upcoming spread. This week, I did not actually do a lot of reading or watching a lot of TV just because I was working so much. I had a deadline at the end of this week and it was like not going super well. We were able to get everything published Friday morning finally. But it just ended up like there was a lot of moving pieces and it was a very, very hectic and busy week. I was trying to get like ready for the birthday party too, but I just had a lot of work this week. It's just like this big thing that I do once a quarter, and usually like lately it's been pretty smooth. Like we've ironed it out like pretty well at this point, but this one just was like a little bit extra chaotic, more so than it has been in like, the past year or so. So anyway, it's done now and I'm really glad that it's done and some lessons learned for next time and all that stuff. But it was a very hectic week. But I did watch one movie on Saturday, which was Nobody, and I don't remember. I marked watching TV like one other night, but I actually don't know what I was watching. Anyway, for the full boxes, I did just want to mention right now I'm sticking down. These are some of the boho lights from JK Creates Co, and these are actually from my freebie, and I just thought they looked so cute as full box overlays, and they like worked so well on top of like the banners that were already in the scene, and I just thought that was so adorable, and I was like very proud of myself for that one, and I really love how those look. And then I do another one on the balloon down in the bottom of the sidebar as well. I think they look really cute and fun, and I also just really wanted to use them. It's my first time using the stickers. This spread I think was the first time I used stickers off my new freebie from JK Creates Co, which I'm very excited about. You can get that by just putting my name in the notes to seller, and then I have a discount code for her shop as well if you are shopping when it's like not a $2 Tuesday or when there's not a sale on. Anyway, I am just finishing up with the overlays on this. But I will just mention, I also had a plan as I go video for this week, which you can check out. It's already been up. I usually publish, if I do plan as I go for a week, I usually publish that video immediately following the week. Like, so the first video after that week ends, I usually edit those throughout the week. That way I can just post them right away and they're like nice and timely, a little bit more timely than the memory spreads. But yeah, this was the other crazy thing for this week was it was Dr. Seuss week at the kids' schools, and they had like a costume or theme day every single day, but not the same one. It was like not uniform across the school. It was by class. So literally my two older kids, the baby, like they didn't do it in her class, but they had a different costume that was not the same theme to wear every single day, except Wednesday it was the same costume. And it was just like, oh my goodness, it was a lot. It was planner mom time to shine, but it was just really funny. It worked out okay, and like we just had to make sure we kept checking the schedule and stuff. But definitely, I hope for next year that they decide to do like a school-wide, this is the costume for the day, because I get that they were probably trying to like rotate the activities, but it's hard to have kids wearing different costume themes like on different days. Although we were able to like reuse some of the same themed outfits, so I guess that part was helpful. Anyway, on Monday, I mostly just worked all day. I had to do like catch up on some like life admin and planner admin type stuff because I have gotten really bad about having my spread set up the week like at the end of the week before lately, and that's like really slid off, and I'm trying to get back to it, but a lot of times I've been setting up my functional planner on Monday morning, which is like not really, I would really much prefer to have it done either Friday or over the weekend. But basically other than that, I just spent the whole day working, and then I just did like a little bit of reading to decompress, and also took a bath with a candle that night. It was a really stressful day, and then that kind of like carried over throughout the week. On Tuesday, I woke up super early before the kids woke up so that I could get in like an hour or two of writing before the kids went to school. I was really starting to like have a panic moment at this point because my Monday, like my regular Monday work had taken me so much longer than usual, which like ate into the time I had budgeted to work on like my deadline at the end of the week, and then I was feeling like I was really behind. I was able to catch up on Tuesday and Wednesday by like waking up super early to work, but I ended up working both of those nights at least somewhat, and also both of those mornings, and it was just like a lot and very hectic and chaotic and all of that stuff. So Tuesday, the baby doesn't have school either. So she was home for me. So like in between little bursts of working, I was also just like hanging out with her and trying to take care of some stuff around the house. We ran some errands. We did some playing, all that kind of stuff. And I just had like a really bad, anxious feeling all day. Just like was just really like, oh my gosh, are we not going to be able to publish? If I going to miss this deadline? We didn't. I was good. It all worked out in the end. But I just like was not feeling great about it all day. And then also I just like had way too much coffee. So I was feeling very, very caffeinated and like not good from that. So then the rest of the week I tried to like control how much coffee I was drinking as well. Not let that get out of hand. And then I took another bath on Tuesday night, and I also just like read. I love TV. Like I absolutely love television. I would never say that I didn't. But sometimes when like things are really, really hectic, especially with work, I find that I like don't have the energy to watch TV, which is weird to me that it seems like in my brain, like reading is less energy than TV. So a lot of times if I'm having like a really bad or busy day, I don't even want to like watch TV. I want to like read and just sit in the bathtub and space out. So that's what I did for most of this week. Anyway, on Wednesday, I woke up early again and I was just doing more work. And basically I just spent like the entire day. My husband took the kids to school. So I went from like pretty much straight through. I took like half an hour off to like help them get ready for school and like out the door and pack lunches and everything like that. But other than that, I like was pretty much just working from like 6 until like I had to go pick up the kids from school like around 4. So just really hustling all day to get my thing done. Was able to get everything off to editing, which was like I needed to get everything to editing this day, and was able to get like all of the back end stuff I needed to do. Actually, I did take another break during this day because I also have a periodontist appointment, which was honestly such a frustrating experience. I really did not like this periodontist whatsoever, and I will definitely not be going back to this person. But the news that I got from the periodontist was like actually not that bad. So I just need to talk to my dentist about it. But I think I'm going to be okay with not seeing a periodontist again for a little while. Like I don't like what the dentist had thought about my one tooth. The periodontist didn't say anything, so they just had suggested maybe doing another deep cleaning, which I've had like a bunch of those before, and the dentist can totally do that. So it's not a big deal. Really feeling good about how like my teeth are going this year, which if you don't know, if you're newer to this channel, I had pregnancy-induced gingivitis with all 3 of my kids, and I also have like a lot of like dental work and implants and stuff from when I was like a kid, and it just causes like a lot of problems with my teeth, so I'm at the dentist a lot. But anyway, things are going much better, and I'm not having any more kids, so hopefully no more bouts of gingivitis, and it gives them ample time to kind of heal up and all of that good stuff. So on Thursday was my big kid's birthday, and that was really exciting. She was really excited for that. So they had like a little celebration for her at school. We had the family party for both her and the baby the weekend before this because their birthdays are only like 4 days apart. And then her big girl birthday party with her school friends was this weekend that will be coming up in the spread. But I was also still in the midst of all of the work chaos at this point, and also I had the baby with me on Thursday because the baby goes to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we went and did a Starbucks run and went to the playground while our cleaning people were cleaning the house, and then I just worked during her nap time. This was like Thursday was not as bad. I was like just trying to like facilitate the final publishing push and all of that stuff, but like the bulk of my work had been done the day before this, so I was just kind of like doing some last minute stuff and like responding to edits and things like that on Thursday, so it was not as bad of a day. And then we ended up, usually on Thursdays we have takeout and watch TV after the kids have gone to bed, like my husband and I, but because it was the big kid's birthday, we told her she could pick what she wanted, and then my big kid is a birthday twin with my mom. Actually, they have the same birthday. So we invited my mom over for dinner too. And we got sushi, which is my 6-year-old's favorite. So we got a lot of sushi and we ate that with all as a family. And it was really fun. And we just like, I don't know, had a good time. I drank some wine. I was feeling good about like work and everything. and everything was like set to publish first thing in the morning. So I was feeling really good about that. So we had just like a nice night. And then my husband and I still did watch TV after the kids went to bed, but I didn't write down what I watched. So I'm not 100% sure, but I will make sure I wrote it down for the week after this, and I will try and do a better job of that going forward. Anyway, on Friday, like I said, everything was set up and I published first thing in the morning. Then I made the gift bags for the birthday party for the weekend, and then I went and got my nails done. It was just like a really nice way to end the week, and especially after such a stressful week. And then I did some vacation research, which, spoiler alert, we're going to end up booking our vacation the day after this, which was super exciting. And then I did have just like one quick work call, not related to like any of this other stuff, but it was a good call and I marked that down. And then I just did some planner stuff and some planning time, tried to do some planning for the week ahead of this so that I wouldn't feel like I was so scrambly afterwards, basically. And I knew I was going to have a really busy weekend. So on Saturday, we took the kids out to breakfast, and then we went over to the mall to like, I don't know, not really do some shopping, but go play in the play place and have lunch and all that fun stuff. And then my mother-in-law took my big kid out for a special birthday outing, just the two of them. And my husband and I, we booked our vacation while the two little kids were napping and my daughter was still out. So I basically, when I had been doing the research on Friday, I just kind of realized that things were probably a little bit more urgent than we had previously thought, and that if we wanted to be able to take our big spring break trip, we should probably book it like right now. And things were starting to like book up and the flights were starting to be a little bit of a problem. So we just went ahead and booked it. We are going to Jamaica over the kids' spring break. I'm so excited. I'm just like really like looking forward to this. But it was like a lot of things to coordinate. We were like trying to check the COVID protocols for like all this traveling and stuff, and also just like make sure everything was like booked and whatever, and you know, like all the little moving pieces. But it is an all-inclusive, so there's not like anything we need to like kind of book on the back end, but it was just like getting all of that set up. And then we were having like technical difficulties, which like, of course, when things are going chaotic, like I feel like I use a computer a lot. My husband uses the computer a lot. I'm not like one that's overly prone to technical glitches, but we seriously had problems with like the hotel website and then the like booking the flights. But we're finally able to get everything done. It took way too long, but it felt so good after and it still feels so good. I'm just really looking forward to the trip so much. So that'll be coming up next month. I'm really, really excited. Then anyway, other than that, I just did some editing that night, and then also like for YouTube. And then we watched this movie called Nobody, which was like just like a don't have to think about it, action, shoot 'em up kind of movie. And I did enjoy it. It was so you don't have to like think about it too hard or anything like that, which was nice. And then on Sunday was the day of the birthday party. So in the morning we went and picked up this like massive unicorn cake that I had ordered from the supermarket. And it was like way too big. We had brought so much home with us, but yeah. And then we had the birthday party, which was super, super fun. She had her birthday party at like one of those paint your own pottery places. We just had like a really great time. The kids were really well behaved, and she had so much fun with all her friends and everything like that. It was like we let people drop off if they wanted, and a couple parents stayed and stuff, but it was great. And then we played outside that afternoon because it was really nice out. And then my dad came over for dinner, and we like had some beers and we grilled since the weather was so nice, and just had like a really nice afternoon and evening, and just a really fun weekend and end to the week. Okay, that is everything all finished up. I absolutely love how this looks. This was such a fun kit to plan with. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. A little bit, like half the doodles. I meant to use more of them, but I always like just kind of forget about them. And then I used some of the deco, some of the sidebar stuff, some of this page, a bunch of different functional stuff. This was like a pretty busy week. And yeah, this was an ultimate kit though, so I do have plenty left over. These kits are so, so huge. But that is everything for this video. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye!